Imagine you're in an interview. You've nailed every question so far, and then it comes, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" Your mind races, because this isn't just a hiring question. It's a life question. In this video, we'll break down what employers really want to hear, how to build a thoughtful 5-year vision, and how to answer this question in a way that's honest, ambitious, and strategic. The 5-year question matters for two big reasons. For employers, it reveals whether you're likely to grow with the company or leave as soon as something better appears. For you, it forces a moment of clarity. What kind of work do you actually want to be doing? And how does this role move you in that direction? When you answer well, you show that you're intentional, motivated, and capable of long-term thinking. When an employer asks, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" they're not asking for a perfect life prophecy. They're really asking, are you likely to stick around? Do your goals align with what this role can realistically offer? Are you motivated to grow, or just looking for any job? And do you understand the path from this position to where you want to be? Your answer should reassure them on all 4 points. Before you can answer this question well, you need a snapshot of who you are today. Ask yourself, what skills do I already have and enjoy using? What kind of problems do I like solving? What values matter most? Impact, stability, creativity, leadership, flexibility. And what type of work environment brings out my best? Jot down honest answers. Your 5-year vision should grow out of your real strengths and values, not what you think sounds impressive. Think of your career like a triangle. Skills, interests, and values at each corner. Skills are what you can do. Interests are what you like to do. Values shape why you do it. If you want your 5-year vision to feel real, look for where these 3 overlap. For example, you might be good at data analysis, interested in solving real-world business problems, and value clear impact. That overlap could point toward a 5-year path in analytics, product, or strategy roles. Next, connect your personal direction to the company's reality. Research the organization. How do people typically grow from this role? Are there clear paths into leadership, specialization, or cross-functional work? Are they expanding, innovating, or stabilizing? In your answer, you'll want to show that your 5-year vision makes sense within their world. You're not just dreaming, you're mapping your growth to their opportunities. Use a 3-part structure: present, growth, and future impact. First, present. Describe what you want to learn and master in this role over the next 1 to 2 years. Second, growth. Explain how you'd like to expand your responsibilities, projects, skills, or areas of ownership. Third, future impact. Paint a realistic picture of the kind of contribution you hope to be making in 3 to 5 years, ideally still within the company or in a role that logically follows from this one. Here's an example for an entry-level marketing candidate. In the next couple of years, I see myself becoming really strong in the core skills of this role, especially campaign execution, performance analysis, and learning your specific tools and processes. As I grow, I'd like to take on more responsibility in planning campaigns and collaborating cross-functionally with sales and product. In about 5 years, I hope to be in a position where I'm leading smaller campaigns or a segment of your marketing strategy, using data to drive decisions and mentoring newer teammates. For a software engineering intern or junior candidate, you might say, in the first couple of years, I want to become a dependable engineer on the team, writing clean, maintainable code, learning your tech stack in depth, and contributing to features that matter to your users. Over time, I'd like to take on more ownership, maybe leading smaller features end-to-end and collaborating more with product and design. In about 5 years, I could see myself as a mid-level or senior engineer who helps shape technical decisions and mentors new hires, ideally still contributing to products like the ones you're building here. For a career changer moving into project management, over the next couple of years, my focus is on transferring my existing strengths, like stakeholder communication and organization, into your project management framework, while building deeper expertise in your tools and methodologies. As I grow here, I'd love to manage more complex, cross-functional projects and become a go-to person for keeping teams aligned. In 5 years, I see myself as a trusted project lead or program manager who helps drive key initiatives and supports others who are new to this kind of transition. For a mid-level analyst moving into a senior role. In the next couple of years, I want to deepen my domain knowledge and become the person the team can rely on for clear, actionable insights. I'm especially interested in owning larger data projects and partnering more closely with stakeholders to shape the questions we're asking. In about 5 years, I see myself stepping into a senior or lead analytics role where I'm influencing strategy, standardizing best practices, and helping less experienced analysts ramp up quickly. Avoid a few common traps. First, don't say, "I have no idea." It can sound like you lack direction. Second, don't focus only on money or titles. "I want to be a manager making 6 figures" tells them nothing about your growth. Third, avoid unrealistic leaps. Going from intern to director in 5 years at a mid-sized company is usually not credible. And finally, don't describe a future that clearly doesn't involve them at all, like a completely different career path that this role doesn't support. You can be honest without oversharing or sounding unsure. It's okay to say you're still exploring, as long as you anchor it to growth and contribution. For example, "I'm open to different paths, but I know I want to keep building my skills in this area and taking on more responsibility over time." Pair honesty with ambition. You're not promising a specific title, but you are signaling that you want to keep progressing and adding more value. Flexibility is attractive to employers, as long as it doesn't sound like you'll drift away at any moment. You might say, "My main goal is to grow in this function, whether that's deepening my expertise or eventually moving into a lead role. I'm also open to adjacent paths like working more closely with X or Y team, if that's where I can create the most impact." This shows you have a direction, but you're adaptable to the company's needs and evolving opportunities. After the interview, don't let your 5-year answer stay hypothetical. Turn it into a simple plan. Step 1, write down the skills and experiences you mentioned. Step 2, break them into smaller milestones you can work on in the next 6 to 12 months. Step 3, look for courses, projects, or mentors that can help you get there. Whether you get the job or not, you've now created a roadmap you can refine over time. When you're asked, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" you don't need a perfect script. You need a grounded vision, rooted in your real strengths, aligned with the company's path, structured around growth and impact, and flexible enough to adapt as life changes. Use the tools we've covered to craft an answer that feels true to you, and then use that same answer as a guide to build the career you actually want.